I am live. Let's see what we've got. It's kind of crazy. Share. Could share it on. Cool. Let's see who is here. Let's turn on the chat. Live chat. All messages are visible. Oh, wow, there's 25 people here. Hi. I didn't think this was going to work. That's pretty cool. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Zachy. Hi. Yais. Yais? Did I say that right? Yais. Wow, I'm excited. I didn't think anyone would come on. Okay, so I'm going to help you with your pronunciation. So, hello, Mohammed. Yahandra? Nice to see you all. Wow. This is so great. Hello. Okay, if you have questions on things you want me to help you say, just write the question. Or if you have a question, let's just chat. This is your chance to ask anything. Hi, wow, this is way too fast. Oh, I can scroll down. That is so cool. I'm very happy to help you, Ruth. That is awesome. Good morning. Hello. Photos morning. What does that mean? Thank you, Ruth. If you have any questions, let's ask me. Now is your chance to talk to a foreigner, ask some questions. Hello, how are you? This is the first live stream on the pronunciation lesson. My name is Gracie Brazil. Hello. I used your course to teach Egyptian kids to pronounce their letters. That is so cool. That is awesome, Mohammed. I'm very happy that that happened. Do they like the lessons? How are they doing? Hello. This is neat. Can you please tell me how to pronounce? Okay, there we go. Project. P-R-O would be pro, but when it's connected, it's project. Project. Yeah, project. I hope that helped. All right, any other words? Hello, everyone. This is awesome. Hi from Vietnam. Hi, Jojo. My little Don is learning with you too. He is autistic, and my first language is Spanish. So with you, the lesson he is able to read for the first. That is so cool. I am really happy that it helped your son. That really is cool. This is the best thing ever. I am very happy. I am very happy that you liked it, Mohammed. Oh, this is so cool. Hi, it's great to see you from China. I'm in China right now. Shh. Okay, Anna Dash has a question. Her word is detergent with a J sound. Detergent. 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 Is it possible to say... First, Sharif says, hello, I'm confused on OW and OU words. It's confusing for all people when it's spelling time. But the thing about these ones is you start to learn the patterns by spelling them more often. It's just a memorization thing, really. That's how it works. You just have to keep practicing the words and spelling them. Tatiana says, is it possible to say baddest, not worst, in the English language? Okay, there are a lot of words in English that are not really good English words, but we still say them. It's just like slang or something. You could say baddest, but worst is the correct word. If you're talking to your friends, you can say what you want. It's really not important. Using the correct word is only really important when you're writing or in school. And that's about it. All right. Hello. How do you say the flap T? Now, this is an interesting question. I get a lot of these very specific grammar questions. And I got to tell you, when you're learning pronunciation, these specific things are not really important. It's all about just practicing in the right order. And then you start to understand how those sounds match up with the letters around them. I honestly don't know what a flap T is. I'm not a grammar teacher. And that's why my lessons are really different, is I teach you how native speakers learn. The academic part is confusing for everyone. We don't learn grammar and these rules until middle school, when we can already speak. All right. We have a new word. Harassment. 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 Yeah. Who is harassing you? That's not good. Let's start with pronouns. Daniel says, he, she, it, you, we, they. What is your question? Hi, from Sudan. That is awesome. I am really happy that you're using my lessons. Okay, we have a new word here. Physics. Physics with a Z sound. Physics. 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 All right. Anna says, how do you pronounce girl, 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 friend, girlfriend, girlfriend? Cool. How do you pronounce S after TH, like in both sides? Did you see how I read that, Mohammed? I said both sides. There's a break in the sounds. Both sides. You have to break them, enunciate. Hi, Anna. What is your question? Physics. 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 That's the second one. That's a hard word, I guess. Physics. Ruth says, where can I find the book that you used to teach us? Is it the old phonics where you're looking down at the book? Or is it the new phonics where you're looking at me? Let me know. Hi, Wafa. Is that how you say your name? Wafa? That's cool. Hello. That is awesome. All right, a new word here. My word is far, far-fetched. 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 It means like unexpectedly crazy. It's far-fetched. It can't be real. Ooh, she has a couple of words. Hilary, hilarious, hilarious. Yeah, that joke is so funny. It's hilarious, hilarious. And then she has dwarf, dwarf. It's a dwarf. Ooh, a dwarf, like in Lord of the Rings or in some cool movies. Another one, conscious, conscious. I'm conscious. I'm self-conscious. Yeah. Right now, I'm nervous. Conscious. Okay. Glossia says how to pronounce manners. See, it's got the two N's. Manners. 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 Oh, okay. Here's another one. Although. Although. Though. Although. Yeah, although. Wow, that's so cool. Sometimes it is difficult to pronounce words. It's difficult for everyone learning a new language. So just take your time and, like I always say, make mistakes. Make mistakes. Don't be afraid to say it wrong. It's okay. Wow, I'm really thirsty. Ooh, Wafia has another one. Fungi. Fungi. F-U-N. Fungi. If it was F-U-N, fun. Hard N. But we have N-G. Fungi. Guy. G-I. Sounds like G-U-Y. Guy. Jocks. Hello. Says how to pronounce earth. Yeah, it's Earth. We live on the planet Earth. Daniel says, what about congratu? It's like a J. Weird, right? Congratulations. Yeah, j. It's weird, right? I know. Congratulations. Jocks is from Brazil. Hi, I'm from America. I'm from Michigan. Yuka, hi, from Japan. That is awesome. Brian Chen. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're all here. This is so cool. All right, we have another one. OBV. Which letter is stronger? It's the V sound, right? So we say ob. We have to set up for the V. Obvious. That B sound is gone. Obvious. Yeah, it's so obvious. You should know. Yeah. I'm asking for the book that you used to teach us recently. I'm not sure. The only book, Ruth, that I used a long time ago for phonics was the Awesome Phonics series. And that is a book series that's from South Korea. And it's very difficult to get in other countries. So I made a brand new phonics series called, Phonics for Adults. And that is, I have 2 books for that series. Those are my books, but I think you mean the original phonics series. So those are called Awesome Phonics, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't buy the workbook. You don't need it. Really, it's not necessary. If you're teaching it in a class, sure. If you're teaching in a class, use the workbook as well. But if you are just studying alone, the book is great. All right. Marmar says, can you pronounce delicious? Delicious. Yeah. Delicious. I love delicious food. I love pizza. Pizza is delicious. Unless it has corn. Don't like that. Hi, Cindy from Kenya. Whoa, that is so cool. All right. Please pronounce my name. I hope I can do it. Sashin Shakya. Shakya? Oh no, I don't want to say your name wrong. Sashin Shakya. Is that right? All right. Ruth asks how to pronounce world. I feel like I'm touching the phone the whole time. World. We live on the world, the planet Earth. Do you make video, all your video to watch on my TV? I just have all of my videos on YouTube for free. I really just want people to be able to learn. I I don't like that all the other English teachers on YouTube, they charge money for all their courses. Every video I make is for free here. You know, I don't make much money off of YouTube. I definitely teach at a normal school. I have a normal job. this is just to help people. But thank you. I'm really happy you want to buy my lessons, but they're all here. DYL says how to pronounce disadvantage, like an I sound. Disadvantage. Dis means negative, right? A bad thing. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. I have a disadvantage at jumping high. I'm not good at jumping. And a dash. I'm from America? Me too. Where are you from? I'm from Michigan. Carolina. Hello. Matthews asks how to pronounce ed. See my tongue go up for the next sound. Education. Education. The D turns into a J sound. Is there a rule for that? I don't know. It's more of a fluency thing. Education. I have a great education. DYL is from Korea. Awesome. Where are you from in Korea? I lived in Mokpo and in Jeollanam-do. That was really nice there. Che, that's awesome. You're from Korea too. I love Korea. I lived there for a long time. You know, that's where I started teaching. Wow. Glossia asks how to pronounce ta. A-U-G is aw. Taught. Taught. Like teach, but in the past tense, I taught. I taught you how to say that word. That's awesome. Whoa. We've got lots of words here. Aviary. Aviary. For birds, right? Aviary. Just added extra sound. Aviary. Aviary. Harm. Harm. And I have a big problem with Spain. Spain. Ain. It's almost like a long sound there. Spain. 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 Thanks for this. I'm very happy that you're enjoying this. That's really cool. Che, where are you from? Choi? It's hard when it's in English. I can read Korean. Please read my comment. I'm from Algeria. Hi, Mansouri. How are you? I did say it right. I hope I said it right. Azul. The Spanish for blue. Okay, here's a hard word. Anti. And A-N-T-I alone is anti. But when it's put together, it's antiparticles. Antiparticles. Ooh, do you like science? Open my own app. It's kind of expensive to make an app. Maybe one day, that would be really cool. Cindy, kindly help in pronouncing ambassador, an I sound. Ambassador, ambassador, ambassador. It's like a ER sound, even though it's D-O-U-R. It's ambassador. She is the ambassador for Spain. Yeah. Wow, this is really fast. Trying to keep up with everyone. I have a question about just X only. When to use. What do you mean X? You have to give me more information. Mm, idioms. Okay, Daniel, I don't like teaching idioms because it seems like everywhere. If you look at TOEIC and you look at lots of adult classes, they worry so much about idioms. And I got to tell you, people rarely use idioms. There's so much pressure about learning these idioms, but no one really uses them. If someone did use an idiom and you didn't know it and you're having a conversation, this is what you do. What? And they will understand immediately that you didn't get that idiom and they will explain it a different way. Idioms can be confusing even for native speakers just because we don't use them very often. Really. If you need to learn idioms for a test, study them. But if you don't need them, don't study them. There's so many other things to spend your time practicing, like pronunciation, fluency, being not afraid of making mistakes. Those are better, in my opinion, than studying idioms. Marmar says various. 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 Yeah. Various means many, many different things. Various. I hope I'm not speaking too fast. This is really fun. There's so many questions. She also asks virus, virus, various, virus. Hello, everyone. I'm from Thailand. Have you ever traveled to my country? In Tawa. I've never been to Thailand, but I want to really bad. It's so beautiful there. Ruth says, thank you very much for your videos. I'm really happy to help you. I really am happy that I can connect with you. You're from Venezuela and moved to the UK. That is really cool. See, this is awesome. I get to talk to people from different countries. This is amazing. Sachin says, ow, ow, like I hurt myself. Hour. The H sound is gone. Hour. Just like O-U-R. Hour. Whose is this? Our. It's our phone. But she's talking about hour, like in time. She or he. I can't tell by the pictures. Everything is very small. Cuba. Whoa, that is awesome. I've always wanted to visit Havana and see all of the old buildings and the cars. That is so cool. Carolina asks, how to pronounce washing? Washington. Ton. Ton. Washington. Like the state, Washington, or the name, George Washington. How to pronounce absolutely. Absolutely. Do you see that? Absolute. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a very good word to know. It's absolutely important to know that one. Hello. You know, Ruth, I really want people to just be confident when they try to speak. The biggest problem I see with my students, young or old, mostly older students, is they're afraid of making those mistakes. And the longer you stay afraid to make a mistake when you're speaking, the longer you will be bad at speaking. It's very important to just be comfortable with it. If I make a mistake, okay, laugh about it. It's fine. Kasim, that is awesome. You're here. Hi. Oh, X in like verses. We wouldn't use the letter X. We would write VS. So like Spain versus Ecuador or something, like a match. a competition, usually a sports event or usually sports, verse, vs, versus. So this person or thing, vs, versus this person or thing. Lan Win from Florida. Hi. Hello. How is Florida right now? Is it safe there? The man professional, you are very welcome. I am from Peru, but I'm currently living in Poland. Wow. That is so cool. I have another word. Oh, more words. In, like I-N, encourage. 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 Yeah, encourage. I encourage you to be confident. Encourage. R-E-S-E-N-T. Resent. Resent. Yeah, resent. I hate this person. I resent this person. And dissertation. Dissertation. You mean like the assignment? I have to give a dissertation for school? Something like that. Dissertation. In a few years later, all of the students will come to celebrate your help teaching us. If all Americans speak like you, then I don't have a problem. I can hear you and clearly see how you move your tongue. I speak differently from many Americans and many British and English people from South Africa, Australia. I speak very differently because I have so much practice teaching foreign language students. So I've learned to really open my mouth and show how the sound is created. That is why it is so easy to understand me. Another reason is in America, there are many accents, just like any country. And in the North, where I'm from, the accents are much cleaner, much clearer. We try to enunciate. We try to say each sound. So that's why it is a little bit easier to understand me, even if I speak quickly. Thanks for your videos. Your videos are helpful. I am really happy that I can help anyone study, especially children. That is so awesome. I want to say your name. Is it Eilik Navarro? Eilik Navarro asks how to pronounce daw. Daughter. Daughter. A-U-G-H. Aw. Aw. Daughter. Daughter. You can say it really clearly and say daughter with a hard T. Daughter. I say more of a D sound. Daughter. Daughter. Yeah, she's my daughter. Glossia says, how to pronounce arrive. 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 Yeah, I have arrived at your house. Cindy says, thank you. Your videos have been a help to my daughter who is 4 years old and to me. I can teach you Swahili? Is that how you spell Swahili? That is so cool. I didn't know there was a K sound. Kiswahili? Or is it just Swahili? Swahili? That's cool. Mohammed asks how to say reservoir. 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 Ooh, that's a hard word. It's a place where there's lots of water. It's a reservoir. I like to hike around the reservoir and see all of the animals. You're welcome more than 1,000,000 times. That's awesome. Ooh, Portuguese. I am no good at Portuguese. I know. Obrigado. But Ismail is from Brazil. And I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. You live in Italia, Italy. That is cool. How are things in Italy? You are very welcome, Glacia. My soda? I have my water here. My mouth is so dry. From Russia with love. That is awesome. How are you doing in Russia? Is it safe there? I know that things got kind of dangerous there. Your voice is very excellent. I can hear all day in my home. My kids said your voice is not disturbing them. That is great. I don't want to disturb them, especially when they're doing their homework. I still don't speak Portuguese or Thai. I cannot speak Thai. Swadika or something. That's all I can do. You are very welcome on pronouncing absolutely. Are there any other ones? Hey, are they doing the TOEIC in Korea this year? The TOEIC and the, what's the other one? IELTS. I wondered if they canceled those tests. I know a lot of my students are still not in class yet. I know a lot of the hagwons are still open, but I think some of the public schools are still closed. And I heard about the bad stuff in Itaewon, so not good. Hello from Dubai. That is so cool. Dubai looks amazing. Just verse only. Ooh, that is a really good question. How do I explain that one? Okay, I got some gum here. Let's see if I can use some of this. I have some gum, okay? And I say, just take 2, right? Just take 2. Or I can say, only take 2. In this case, they mean the same thing, okay? Now, if I want to say that there's a little bit of difference, I could say, here, let me get rid of some of these. Some fell on my floor. Awesome. Okay, I have I have just a few pieces of gum. See, I can say I have just a few, but I can't say I have only a few. Just a few and only a few, it doesn't make sense. Just a few is okay. If I say how many you can take, just take 2, only take 2, it's the same. But if I say how much of something, I just have a few. How much do you have? Oh, just a few, just a little. I have just 1 bottle, right? I said a number. I have only 1 bottle. I didn't say a number here. I have just a few. So see that? It's very similar. Both words are very similar, but just is less specific. It's a hard word. It's just a hard thing to explain. Sorry. I hope that makes sense. Wow, you surprised me. I thought I shouldn't care about idioms, but if I could develop conversations with others, how do I do that? Seriously, idioms are such a small, very small part of conversation. And if an idiom happens in conversation, just ask, what do you mean? What? And the other person will explain it. Idioms are unnecessary. We can easily say the same thing a different way. Native speakers in every language have their own idioms, and they just say it because everyone understands it. But if you're not from that place, you don't speak that language natively, it's okay just to say what, and someone will explain it. I'm telling you, if you focus all of this time learning these idioms that you will use so rarely, you've wasted so much time. I used to hate that. I had a adult class in Korea and they wanted me to teach them idioms. So we were learning idioms, and this was when I was first starting as a teacher. And I kept saying, we're wasting time. We should learn something else. And they all said, no, idioms are super important. No, they're not. But we did that. And after, I don't know, maybe 1 month or two, they realized they weren't getting better at speaking. And then they asked me what we should do. And I said, let's change this to just free talk. Let's talk about anything. Let's not worry about the idioms. Let's free talk about whatever's on your mind. And we had so much more progress in fluency, learning how to have a conversation, because idioms are not important. Smashing, like breaking something, or I guess in England it could be smashing. Awesome. Smashing. I am very happy that I am like your husband. That is great. I have a problem in writing. Can you explain it some more? What do you mean? I'm happy you like my style of teaching. I don't want to change, really. I enjoy teaching like this. I'm really happy that you want to learn to speak English, and these lessons are making you more confident. That is great. I really want you to feel no fear when you try to speak. It's very important. Advice to learn to write a new word when I hear it for the first time. Well, here's a really cool thing you can do. You can go on the internet, if your country has access to Google, type in how you think the word is spelled by the sound that you heard. And if it's wrong, it'll tell you how to fix it. The more you practice with this, the more you'll start to understand how these sounds are built with the letters. So practice writing them into Google search engine. Find the definitions and see how it fixes your spelling. If you even spell it wrong, you might be surprised at how often you guess the correct spelling. All right, let's keep going. Please use a whiteboard. I might get one. I just looked at the wall. I might get a whiteboard one day. I was looking at new software for writing on a tablet, but I have to buy a tablet. So we'll see what happens. All right. Anna asks how to say parallelogram. Parallelogram. In math, we have a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Parallelogram, that's fine. Parallelogram. It's more of a fluent way of saying it. Parallelogram. Hello, supernatural. How do you pronounce hell? It's two sounds. Hell, health, and safety. Safety. How do you pronounce son? S-O-N. Son, like this boy is my son. And S-O-O-N is soo. Ooh. Double O is a ooh sound. Soon. Soon. I am from Syria, but I live in Turkey. Oh, cool. I am great, Supernatural. How are you? To Temporary World. That is a fantastic name. India. Welcome. Ishmael said he loves your videos in Portuguese. Oh, Ishmael, that is great. I am very happy that you love my videos. Thank you, Ruth, for translating that. Obrigado. I am super excited. How to pronounce Manhattan. 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 If you try to say it how it's spelled, it's not right. Manhattan. Just like Dr. Manhattan, the strongest superhero. Manhattan. I want to start my pronunciation learning, but I don't know how I can. If you go on my main channel, you'll see Phonics for Adults. That is the very first pronunciation course, and it's 5 levels of me teaching you how to pronounce all of the sounds naturally. So you can go look at that now, or later I will try to write a link for you. What's up, Sir Chris? Just live chatting. May you use the whiteboard. I guess I need to buy a whiteboard. What would you like me to write on the whiteboard? What do you want me to use a whiteboard for? I don't mind using it, but what would I use it for? I listen to you for my 5-year-old daughter in India. That is great. Is your daughter learning how to speak? How does she sound? Could you recommend what kind of music? Music or movies? Now, I never recommend music or movies for learning a language. Why? Because in music, the singer or artist is trying to make words blend and sound like another word. So the word they may say might not be pronounced correctly. It might match for rhyme scheme, but it's not a good way to learn pronunciation. As for movies, if you are at a conversational level of English, go ahead, watch any movie. And the reason for that is once you can speak English and have no problem, now it's good for you to hear other accents from movies. Each actor or actress has a different way of pronunciating and enunciating and saying the sounds. So by watching those movies, it'll help your ear get used to understanding different people. Like if you listen to me all the time, you only get comfortable with how I speak, and I speak extremely clearly. So music, I don't recommend. That's not a good way. Movies, if you're at a very high level. I'm happy you like my smile. I don't smile very often. Is that a word? Whoa! I'm not even sure if that's a word. I'll try and say it. It doesn't seem like a word. Asafoetida. Asafoetida. I have no idea. I have honestly never seen that word, and it doesn't seem like English. If it's some specific name, like a scientific name, maybe. But, whoa, I'm getting lots of messages. Hello. Welcome. How could someone contact me personally? Well, you can message on the Facebook page, or you can just message here. You just contacted me personally. If you need a direct message, Facebook would be the best way. All right, how to pronounce popular, popular, like she is so popular. She is a famous actress. Popular. Hello, I am Brazilian. Whoa, that's awesome. Another Brazilian, that's cool. I'm very happy you are here to talk to me too. Algeria, that is so cool. Everyone's from so many different places. It's amazing. Okay. I am doing great. I am having a lot of fun. Wow, we've been on the video for 45 minutes. That is crazy. Hello, could you tell me some words with TH? TH has two different sounds if it's at the beginning or at the end. So let's say it's at the beginning. You could say the. I'm shaking my tongue. This, or that. But if it's at the end of the word, it has a soft sound, like T. If it's at the beginning, the. If it's at the end, teeth. That, this, these, those. I guess it could have a soft sound at the beginning too. Ooh, that's confusing. Like theater. Theater. It's a tricky one. I don't think I helped you just now. Sorry. Would you please what? I must leave. Well, it was great to have you here. Can you tell me where I can learn more about a syllable in different words? I think this is the basis for understanding by ear. If you want, anytime you learn a new vocabulary word, you can look in the dictionary and it will break the word into syllables. That is an easy way to learn how to pronounce pieces. So that would be the easiest way to find each word broken into the syllables. I hope that helps. Yeah, I can't think of a different way. Hello? More words. Ooh, genre. Genre. Like this genre of music is rap. This genre is classic. Laboratory. Laboratory, where we do experiments. What's this one? Man. It's a short A. Man. Man. And plural is N. Men. One, man. Man. And many, men. See, my mouth is wider. Men. Man. There you go. How to pronounce quit. Quit. Like stop, quit. And then you have quite, I-E. See the long I? Quite. And then quiet, E-T, et. Quiet. Quiet. I am reading the chat with you. That is great. It's really hard. There are so many messages. What is good for intermediate level then? Pak Min Young. The intermediate level for me, it really depends. If you need foundation grammar and sentence structure, I start with my basic series. In my playlist, you can use the basic series. Video lesson 21 down. That is intermediate. If you're upper intermediate, I would say the complete English series, which is the third course on my playlist. It says the third course. That one is where we have the foundation grammar. We understand how to build a sentence, and now it's time to use it. We're going to learn vocabulary, how to speak correctly with the sounds like I'm speaking now, how to write, reading, and listening comprehension. Would you please help us by pronouncing the words? I have seen your all pronunciation videos, but you don't know Am I improving or not? Well, because the lessons are video lessons, I can't really hear you practice. But as long as you listen and copy, you mimic how I speak, you should be able to. Personally, to contact me, Facebook page for the page is the only way. You are very welcome, DY. This is Seoul, Korea. Time is 10:07 p.m. Let's study hard English with our teacher. Okay. I am happy to see you too. Hello from Saudi. I want to learn to speak English well. How can I do that? Step 1, pronunciation practice. Step 2 is basic sentences, learning how to put things together. And then the third is learning how to speak correctly. Those are the 3 main steps that I use to teach English. Wow, we have been on here for 51 minutes. How are you, Jose? I am doing great. I'm a little thirsty, but I'm doing good. How are you? Okay. Mohammed says synthesize. 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 We're going to make something. We're going to synthesize this protein, this chemical. Hello from Algeria. Another one. That's awesome. You are very welcome for today. Please share your Facebook page. On the channel at the very top, it should have a link to the Facebook page. If not, I will come back after this live stream and put a link to it. Gaudia is from Korea. I am very happy that you're watching my phonics videos. That is great. Where are you from in Korea? Oh, wow, I caught up. I caught up, yes. I was behind in the chat. Now I've caught up. That is great. Any other questions? Any other words that you want me to help you with? Incheon. Okay. Songo. So how is it over there in Incheon? I know over in Itaewon, there is a big problem with the virus and all of that. Did they open up Incheon Airport again, or is it still closed to travel? "51 people here. That's so cool. Whoa, whole bunch of questions. Yes, it is so shocking now. People are getting tired of wearing the mask, you know? It's tough. I get it. I don't like wearing the mask either. When I write a word, do they have to memorize the pattern and do not memorize them? I don't understand your question. Usually when I have a student write a vocabulary word, I use it so that they can practice the spelling. It's usually a very common word, not a difficult word like synthesize or orchestra. It's a common word to make sure they can spell it correctly. And then I have them write a sentence with it, a definition, so that they understand it in their language. They know exactly what it means, and then they can use it in a sentence. That'll help them remember it. Hi, I'm Inai Rayan. Inai Rayan from Indonesia. I want to improve my English to imitate you. That is awesome. I hope that my lessons are easy to imitate. How to say University. 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 I want face-to-face class. Yes, I will be having tutoring soon. I'm getting ready to start going back to my school here, and I will be having lessons around this time at night for private students. So I will let everyone know when I'm taking private students, but it will be soon. How is the quarantine? Here in China, where I live, I can do anything. We just have to wear a mask and scan a code on our phone to show that we are from a safe area or we've never been in contact. But for the most part, it's normal, really. Everything's thankfully doing great here. We are fasting today. Ramadan. I am very happy that you think I'm a super teacher. That's awesome. Well, I hope that your fast is going good. Would you please teach us how to use phrasal verbs? Maybe I might make a video lesson on phrasal verbs. I try to stay away from specific grammar video lessons because I teach functional English. So there are many teachers out there that are using catchphrase words so that you can learn these specific things. But in all honesty, a lot of those things are not as useful as functional English. My teaching style is how to communicate first. We learn how to communicate first. And once you are comfortable speaking, even if it's badly, right? You say incorrect things. That is easy to fix. Fixing your grammatical mistakes, that is easy to fix. But fixing your confidence, getting you less afraid to make mistakes and speak to someone is very difficult. So I first teach you how to communicate. And then afterwards, we work on fixing the grammar stuff because that's the easier part to fix. But I might do a video on phrasal verbs. Have you? Have I what? I'm very happy to help everyone. I really do. I want to share these videos with people and for free. English shouldn't be, well, anything. Anything you want to learn should not be expensive. You should be able to learn for free. And I'm really happy that people can study with me. I don't really sell anything. I have books that I have available, but it's only if you want extra things. They're not completely necessary. It's how much more do you want to study? How much more do you want to perfect and really become fluent? Then yes, use the books that I have. But for conversational, functional English, it's all here. It's all here. And whatever isn't here, I'm trying to help and put it up. How to improve spelling. The only way to improve spelling is to continue to practice spelling. That is it. Really. There is no secret. You write the word you cannot spell multiple times and memorize it. Spelling, for the most part, is memorization. Memorization. We remember it. Can you sound out words and spell them correctly? Sure. Sometimes. That's the thing. You can sometimes sound out words and spell it correctly, but sometimes you can't. And that's where the memorization comes in. If you want to be a perfect speller, you have to sit and write and practice and memorize. That's how that works. All right, we'll take a few more because we've been on here for almost an hour. I have my masks. Don't worry. You cannot leave without a mask on. I am very happy that it's easy to understand me. All right, we'll take a few more here. How to pronounce deputy. 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 It's like a soft pew. Deputy. I don't think you spelled that one right, but thought is correct. Thought. And maybe, do you mean taught? T-A-U-G-H-T, taught? Is she, he, I am. Pronouns, okay. So you want to learn pronouns? We'll have to do that in a different lesson. My son is starting to write sentences, but we have a lot of problems to help him to know the difference, it's disappeared, of A and U, or writing the ending word with VE, like that. Well, once your son has completed the phonics course, the A and the U should be easier. But like I said, with all spelling, it's memorization, really. There is no secret tip to it. You have to practice. You have to practice writing. And one of the things that I don't do is I don't get mad when someone misspells a word. For me, the main thing is, do they understand the word and can they write it in a sentence? Can they read it? Cool. The spelling can come later as they practice and get better at it. But for younger learners, can you say it? Can you understand it? Do you know what it is? Those are the main points. The spelling comes with use. So the more your son practices, the better he'll get. Your classes help a lot of poor children. That is awesome. That is what I want to do. I want to help anyone who wants to learn English, because I had a lot of students that were not able to continue with my lessons when I taught in Korea because parents lost their jobs, and but they still had internet, so they were able to message and they were able to use YouTube videos to learn. And especially in Korea, where the education level is so competitive, you definitely ooh, getting hoarse here. You definitely don't want to stop learning. So I'm happy that these are good lessons here. Do you have an idea about fasting Muslims? What do you know about them? Yes, a lot of my friends, I have friends in Egypt who are fasting for Ramadan right now. So yes. What is the difference between UK and US English? Okay, this will be the last question I think I'll answer because this has been an hour. As with all English, US, UK, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and other places, they are dialects, they are accents. So the big choice that most people make when they want to learn English is, do I learn American English or British English, UK English? So you have to choose. You cannot learn both. You will be terrible at English, because each person, each style has a different way of pronouncing their letters. They have a different way of enunciating syllables. Choose one and stick with only that one. If you are learning a lesson and you realize this person sounds a little different, see if it's British English or American English. See if it switched, and do not continue. Do not continue. That's one of the worst things you can do, is study with teachers from different areas, because they speak differently. And sometimes it's small. Sometimes it is a small sound, but sometimes it's a very big difference. And the last thing you want to do is mix the two. They don't really mix. They can, but not well. It's much easier to get one style of English and master it. If you're learning in Australia, stay in that that regional dialect. If you're learning in America and you're learning a northern accent like mine, stay there. Because even in America, if you learn a northern accent like mine, or you go very far south like Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, the accent changes a lot. The way they say words gets pretty hard to understand. So really, what's the main difference? It's how they speak. So choose one. Okay. I hope that this was fun for you. I had a great time, and I think I'll keep doing this. I honestly enjoyed this. So if you had fun, if this was helpful, leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you want to keep doing this? And when would you like to keep doing this? Here for me, it is Saturday. I looked at my arm. I don't have a watch. It is Saturday night here. So let me know. I really hope you had fun, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye. How do you turn this off? Doop. Yeah.